Stop the divorce rumors and mind your damn business.
Will Smith is back and fresh as ever with his new music. Plus, Ryan Reynolds opens up about Blake Lively helping him repair his relationship with his late father. Kim and Kanye celebrating their wedding anniversary. Kim showing Kanye lots of love on Insta. We'll talk about that. Plus,
I'm in Jeff Prof's dressing room. What's up?
I've been waiting for this day forever.
Andrea is in LA taking us behind the scenes for the Survivor season finale.
I'm over convincing someone to be with me.
Kathryn Dennis and Craig Conover are spilling all the relationship drama from Southern Charm, and Derek Luke gets us set up for season 2 of 13 Reasons Why. It's all live today on People Now. Happy Thursday, everyone. Welcome to People Now. Great to see you. Now, if you haven't heard, it is Brothers Day, Brothers with a B, and everyone's been talking about their favorite celebrity bros. There's Chris Hemsworth and Liam, Prince William, Prince Harry, the Jonas Brothers, of course. I could go on and on, honestly, but I won't.
Yeah, don't forget the Wahlbergs either. Those
There you
are some
go.
famous brothers. You guys, we're putting these famous brothers to the ultimate test in our People Now poll. Okay, it is live right now on twitter.com/people. Go vote. We'll be tracking along throughout the show. We got to know the best brothers out there. Let us know your thoughts.
Taking a look right now. Yeah, the Property Brothers on there. Can't wait for your answers, so we'll check in with that in a little bit. But first, we move on to this. Watch.
20 years of swag, you'll just witness. Stop the divorce rumors and mind your damn business.
Woo, the Fresh Prince has returned. Was he ever gone, guys? I don't know. 13 years, though, after his last album, Lost and Found, Will Smith is back in the booth and teasing new music. The multi-talented rapper even addressed those long-standing rumors about his marriage to wife Jada Pinkett Smith, boasting about the strength of his family in the sample track To the Click. Smith refers to his clan as the real-life Incredibles and speaks candidly about his wild success in the entertainment industry, admitting, quote, "At my peak, I was doing a television show, a movie, and an album every year. What happens is you get to a point where you get empty. But the A-list star is now ready to get back into his old routine. He says, I'm re-energized. I'm creating wildly like I used to. I'm ready. I got the beast back." I like that. I wish I ever had a moment in my life where I could say that. The release comes amid the news that Smith will be performing at the 2018 FIFA World Cup in Russia, joining Nicky Jam and Ira Estrefi on the event's official song, Live It Up. Now, Smith says it's an honor to be asked to perform and teases that the collaboration will make the world dance. I can't wait. Guys, Ryan Reynolds is opening up in this week's issue of the Mr. Porter Journal about his complicated relationship with his late father, James. In the magazine, Reynolds calls James a, quote, tough guy, former cop, former boxer, and full-time landmine. The Deadpool 2 star goes on to explain that growing up in their house was, quote, never relaxing or easy, and reveals he has dealt with anxiety throughout his life that he links to his tough upbringing. But while his relationship with his father was fractured for years, Reynolds says that his wife, Blake Lively, actually helped him repair that relationship before James died in 2015. He explains, quote, this is not meant to be some sob story. Everyone carries their own bag of rocks around. He goes on to add, all family relationships come with some complications, and at the end of the day, it's easier to focus on the good stuff than the bad. The couple even named their first daughter James after her grandfather, which Reynolds says felt right. And though his father passed away shortly after James was born, Reynolds says it makes him happy that the two were able to meet. Really great to hear him opening up there. And Victoria Beckham, guys, knows fashion better than anyone. Now one of Harry and Meghan's most stylish wedding guests is sharing what she thought about Meghan's dress. The former Spice Girl tells the Evening Standard that the new Duchess's custom Givenchy wedding gown, quote, really suited her, and even goes so far as to say it was perfect for her. She also says Harry looked great. Of course he did. The mother of 4, she had a prime front row seat for the royal vows and uses words like beautiful and incredible to describe that fairy tale ceremony. She explains, quote, it was just the best day. They looked so happy. Everybody was just so happy for them. Meghan seems like a genuinely lovely woman who really loves him. It felt very real, very honest. Victoria also attended Prince William and Kate Middleton's 2011 wedding and was 7 months pregnant with daughter Harper at the time of that. And according to her, it's much more enjoyable to attend a royal wedding without a baby in tow. No doubt about that. She laughed as she told the newspaper, quote, it was such a relief not to be hugely pregnant at this royal wedding. It was a joy to be able to choose anything I wanted to wear. There you go. Well, guys, happy anniversary to Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. They are celebrating their 4-year wedding anniversary, and the Keeping Up star wasted no time honoring the occasion on social media, sharing this never-before-seen photo from their 2014 Tuscany wedding. Kardashian captioning the post, 4 years down and forever to go. Thank you, babe, for giving me our family and caring so much about us. Thank you for inspiring me daily. I'm so lucky. I can't wait for forever. The anniversary comes on the heels of a challenging time for the couple after West dominated the news cycle with Twitter sprees, explosive interviews, and a headline-grabbing alliance with President Donald Trump. Sources telling People Kardashian does her best to support her husband, although it can be difficult. One insider reveals, does Kim agree with everything Kanye does and says? No, absolutely not. But does she stand by him? Always. They always have each other's backs and will always go to bat for one another. Another source adds Kardashian is especially supportive because of their family. They explain she's very forgiving towards him, especially since he is the father of her children. He's been through low points before, and she knows people make mistakes. West is currently in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, recording new music, and sources say his wife will travel back and forth to see him, and that she's happy that he's focused on music instead of social media rants. There you go. And Andrea, you are in LA for the Survivor finale, and you've got more for us at Star Trek.
Yes, I am. It's been a lot of fun, and we are kicking off Star Trek with a little behind-the-scenes Survivor action. So Wednesday night was the finale of Survivor Ghost Island, and before the $1 million winner was revealed, I got to sneak backstage with Jeff Probst and found out how he prepares for the big night. All right, you guys. I'm in Jeff Probst's dressing room. What's up?
I've been waiting for this day forever.
I'm so excited
Me
for
too.
this finale. Okay, so I want to know, what's your ritual for getting ready for the finale?
The ritual is making sure the kids are going to be here on time, making sure all of my friends have their seats and the right name in the right spot, and then just looking for that little red light to go on. There is no ritual, really.
Yeah.
I love finale nights because I still get so excited. You know what it's like. There's a lot of energy, and we have a killer finale.
Yeah.
Killer. It's great.
I'm so excited. Do you have like a pump-up song that you listen to?
If I did, I don't right now, but I do know what you're saying, and it is. It's Eminem.
Okay.
Yeah, do not miss your chance.
Came out and sang that for Redemption
right,
Island
that's
the
right.
first season. I love that.
It was a bad lip sync, but I was into it.
Yeah, so now I actually see there's the voting urn.
Oh, you're right.
Wow, so the actual votes are in there.
The winner is right in here. Mm-hmm. Isn't that crazy? Just
It is
sitting here. We
crazy.
can just open it right now.
Should we do it? Yeah. Okay, and then the last thing. So obviously this finale, I've heard a lot of great things about it.
Can we just talk about how casual this show is? That for real, it's just sitting here.
I know.
And my door's not even locked.
So anyone could come in here. Anyone. I could have snuck a peek at the Survivor winner. I didn't. I held myself back. I waited like everyone else. And you guys stick around because I talked to the season 36 winner of Survivor right after the finale. And I might have even created a little dance-off on the red carpet. It was really, really fun. Stay tuned for that. All right, but first, take a look at this. About one super talented dad. Chris Hemsworth and his 3 young kids had some fun dancing and lip syncing to Wrecking Ball, aka the 2013 hit of the Aussies' almost sister-in-law Miley Cyrus. Now, the group dramatically acted out the lyrics, even excited the dog, who pounced on Chris as he continued to stay in character while rolling on the floor. The hunky actor captioned the post, "What started as a groundbreaking music video ended in a savage attack by a cowardly canine. Never work with kids or animals." Miley also shared the video, responding to Chris with 3 heart emojis. Hey, we're taking that as a sign that the Hemsworth fam has a spot on Miley's next tour. Maybe it's gonna happen. All right, now watch this.
Why don't you do it?
We just had a fitting earlier.
Just in case they come back.
We said that if Beyonce will play the mayor, we'll bring the show
bring the
back.
show
This is
back.
Beyonce Knowles, the
singer?
yeah, the singer, the entertainer.
I was wondering which Beyonce you were referring to. Okay.
Okay, Okay, can we please make that happen? Dynamic duo Nick Offerman and Amy Poehler appeared on The Ellen Show Thursday to talk about their new competition series, Making It. Now, since they're back together on TV, Ellen had to ask the question all of us want to know, is Parks and Rec coming back anytime soon? Now, Nick says yes, but only if Beyonce is the mayor. They both agreed, however, that it would be fine if Oprah also agreed to be a mayor. So we have options, you guys, we have options. But all jokes aside, Amy spoke for the entire cast and said they'd love to do the show again. I hope all the networks are listening right now. Now, believe it or not, Parks and Rec was not the first time Nick and Amy met. They go back 25 years. And Amy reveals that Nick looked just as intimidating back then as he does now.
He was really scary looking because you can look quite scary, even though you have the heart of an angel.
We've seen the photos.
Yes. So he was really intimidating, but he had a very, like a disarming giggle.
I've never heard the giggle, and I've known you for quite some time. Can I hear the giggle?
Stick around.
Okay, all right. All right. Oh, it's a little like that. I see it.
Yeah, it's right there.
It was cute. I like it. It's a really good giggle. Those are your Star Treks for today.
I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it enough to have a judgment call on it, but I'll take their word for it.
Totally heard the
I'm distracted by the stash. All right, stay with us, guys. 13 Reasons Why star Derek Luke joins us live. We're very excited to see him. Plus, Southern Charm star Kathryn Dennis opens up about the natural chemistry she has with Thomas Ravenel. We have all the goods for that coming up. All right, guys, here we go.
Let's check in on our question of the day. It's Brothers Day. We've been asking who are your favorite famous brothers. So first, let's check in on the results of our poll.
Let's
the
take
big
a look.
Poll.
Looks like Prince William and Harry. Okay, I'm not surprised, given the timing of this, that Prince William and Harry would win. Liam and Chris Hemsworth, number 2. That makes sense to me. Yeah, you know what? This actually makes perfect sense. That's exactly.
I'm actually shocked that the Jonas Brothers didn't do better because for me, the Jonas Brothers would be up there. They're so successful, and everyone loves the Jonas Brothers.
And we love Nick. He's been on the show several times. All right. Maybe after we say this, maybe they'll surge ahead. We'll check again at the end of the show. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, there's even more brotherly love in our comments. So here's who you guys are loving. Fiona's favorite brothers are the Winchester brothers. Oh yeah, from the show Supernatural.
Okay, yeah. Jill says Val and Maxim Shmirkovsky. Why aren't they on our poll? Of course, almost forgot.
Yeah, we forgot about them. Roz says no contest, hands down, William and Harry, of course.
There you go. All right. I'm gonna vote for the Property Brothers because people have said I could be the third one, or fourth one.
Oh my gosh, of course. Make it about you.
Okay. Moving quickly forward. Keep the comments coming in, guys. We're going to check in with you again soon, but first, we move on to this. Watch.
The winner of Survivor Ghost Island, Wendell.
Yes, Wendell Holland is the winner of Survivor Ghost Island. Okay, this was a crazy finale, and I was there for it. Now, Wendell won in a first ever tie vote, with Dom coming in second place. It's the first time this has happened in 36 seasons. So I spoke to the $1 Million winner right after the big moment and asked if he had a feeling at all that he was gonna take it home.
Dom is a tremendous Survivor player. He's a big talker, and I knew I was going up against an amazing strategist in the game, but also someone that will convince a lot of people on the jury. But I also felt pretty confident in myself.
Yeah, so when it comes down to the money or the title, what means more to you?
Come on. Come on. As much as I love Survivor, and I've been a big old fan for a long time, give me my $1 million, please.
Wait, really? I thought you were going to say the title, honestly.
Andrea, come on. I am 34 years old now. I would love $1 million. I do have somewhat of an ego, and yes, I'm glad that I'm sole survivor, but it's good to have the $1 million.
What was it like being here with your friends and family on the stage with Jeff? Talk me through those emotions.
It was pretty intense, but it was like I was overwhelmed with joy. I was so happy. I looked out, I saw a bunch of my friends out there. I saw my cast, everyone, the whole cast, we're all great friends now, we love each other. And looking out and knowing that they were about to announce me as the winner, I was just overcome with emotions and joy, and then my family ran up on stage, and it was just the best feeling you could ever have.
I'm so happy for him. I'm really glad that he won. Of course, though, I had to have a little fun with Wendell and Dom, who came in second. So how about one more friendly tiebreaker competition for old time's sake? Let's do it. Who wins in a People Now tiebreaker challenge, a dance-off between you and Wendell?
Oh yeah, Wendell, all day. I have no moves.
I would win, you know that.
What's your go? If you had to do a go-to move in this dance-off for $1 million, what is it?
I walk out of the club. That's my move.
Can you see your go-to move?
I mean, you know, I got a little, you gotta keep it real cool or whatever, but you know, I do my thing out here.
Yes! You definitely win that one. All right, who wins in a personality off?
It depends what the topic is.
Dom has quite the personality.
I'm pretty sure I got him covered on that.
If we had a beard competition, who would win that?
Okay, you would win that. Lastly, as a nod to Chris Noble, who wins in a tiebreaker wrap-off? I'll get us going. Here we are, Dom with the face. He's really cool, but he came in second place.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Ready? Like, we're walking down the carpet, yo, try not to stare, but I'm with Wendell, the new millionaire.
Yeah, I'm fooling with my hair. I'm looking at Dom over there. I don't really got too many bars, but tonight I'm gonna hit the bar. After I drink, won't get behind the car. That's all I got. I don't got bars.
Okay, I had to get the rapping going. I'm sorry, but Wendell totally went for it.
Yeah, that was so great. I love that you were out there rapping with all your friends. Hey, after after you're out there, why don't you come back here in New York after the weekend? A little bit? No?
Okay, Jeremy. Hey, I'm just over here live from LA. Let's go.
Wow, should we just keep moving? Season 5 of Southern Charm has brought the sass and the drama, especially when it comes to Charleston's on-again, off-again couple, Kathryn Dennis and Thomas Ravenel. And there's been drama off-screen as well after 2 women publicly accused Thomas of sexual assault, including his former nanny. Now, Kathryn, who shares 2 children with the former state treasurer, told Andy Cohen that she has no comment until the investigation is complete, but she did open up to us about their natural chemistry after stopping by with co-star Craig Conover. Watch.
There is a chemistry, but I feel like it's a natural chemistry because we were together for so long. We have kids together. When we see each other, you know, there's that common ground of the past, you know, and we kind of fall into that old place, but I'm never attaching myself to those feelings. They're more like momentary.
I saw when he was like flirting with you at Nico, and I just started laughing.
And
I
it
was
wasn't
like,
even
because she's standing right there, and he's like basically like petting her face, and I'm like, what is going on?
He showed me his belt hook. I mean, I rewatched and I was like, okay, I remember being her and that happening in the past, but awkward. She didn't say anything.
Do you think the 2 of you are in a good place today?
Yeah, I mean, I'm in a good place.
Yeah, you are.
So.
There you go. Thomas's new girlfriend has been bonding quite a bit with the cast, including Charleston's resident socialite Patricia. Kathryn told us what she really thought about Ashley's high-class shopping trip, and let's just say she did not hold back.
I think she has a great body. I think she looked good in all of the clothes, but it's like you can't really dress someone who isn't pretty clothes. I don't really know. Sorry.
I have all the accessory. I feel like a Barbie doll. Have you 2 made peace? Are you even talking right now?
No, there's no relationship and there's no peace, but there's actually no relationship, so I guess, I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
There's no either or.
Craig, what do you think about Ashley right now?
I have no idea.
Yeah?
No one knows.
No, when she came to town, she was really nice to me, and so I'm nice to people that are nice to me unless I have a reason not to. Then when the stuff started happening with Thomas, where there was these big red flags, and there will be even more throughout the season that you couldn't ignore, it's like, you might not be treating him right with the way you're spending his money and stuff. Then it was like, I really can't be nice to this person anymore.
Is Ashley the one?
I don't think so. Well, I mean, see.
You see how it worked out for me, let's just say.
Okay, all right.
But looks like things are looking up for Kathryn and Patricia. The 2 have had a contentious relationship since the start of the show, but the 25-year-old says the pair may be turning a new leaf.
I think that she's realizing through other people, you know, saying to her, you know, Kathryn's cool now. That maybe she should give me a second chance. I don't really know. There's no like real relationship, but I think maybe the door's open rather than closed.
Why do you think she's trying, like, easing up on you a little? Is there any like change or?
Maybe she's seeing a contrast between Ashley and I, and she's like, ooh, I like her better than her.
Okay,
so
right.
naturally.
And Whitney doesn't care anymore. You and Whitney are friends.
Right. We just had lunch in LA, like we're cool.
And of course, we couldn't let Craig go without talking about his breakup with Naomi. Now, Craig opened up about his ex's new boyfriend and even admitted he's not 100% over the past.
I mean, we had 3 years together. Obviously, we thought we were gonna get married, and we had a long, long history. I think at this point in our lives, yeah, like definitely. It's just bizarre. I saw she said like, well, we both understand why we broke up, and so now it's fine. And I'm like, I don't think anyone understands why we broke up. Like, they're like, it's funny because he's who she thinks she's supposed to be with this like rigid structure and stuff. So it'll be interesting how that life is different than the life she had with me when you could just go to Thailand for like 30 days, which you can't do if you have a real job.
Do you think that there is any hope for you two eventually getting back together? What would have to change or happen?
It was necessary for us to break up. We would have never ever been happy. She had a lot of growing up to do and finding herself, and so did I. And I think there's unfortunately there's just too much resentment and like bad blood between us for that to happen anytime soon. It would definitely be like a second marriage. I mean, maybe both of us after our first divorces would end up together.
Look, I'm glad we're working on awareness and educating these kids about consent and everything you're doing. It's great. I'm just looking for a little teamwork. I give the right speeches. You give me a heads up if you got a concern about one of my guys.
Okay. I got a concern about all your guys. Heads up.
A little look at 13 Reasons Why there. We're joined and excited to be joined now by actor Derek Luke. Welcome. You're out of the office. You're relaxed and casual.
Chilling.
Doing your thing. We're just talking about the kids and everything going on. You got the 2-year-old. You're in it.
Oh, yeah, man. My boy Emmanuel, man. He's the best.
Are you
Turned up, though.
Yeah, right. What's been the biggest surprise?
The biggest surprise is that he can communicate.
Yeah.
And, people said it was terrible twos, and I'm like, wait a minute, this guy knows how to turn the TV, how to get the ice cream.
Does a little sign language?
Yeah,
like,
more.
Yeah, right.
And I'm like, dang.
And you already got him liking basketball and everything.
Yeah, just on his own.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
That's great. Yeah. That's really cool. We'll talk about a lot to get to here, but let's start with this, with 13 Reasons Why. You play Kevin Porter, the school counselor, of course. The first season, look, it was met with all this sort of extremely conflicting opinions, especially over the creative choice to show a suicide. Mm-hmm. Very sensitive topic. Yeah. How's the show taken that conversation to the next level in this next season?
You know what's crazy is that it is a sensitive subject, but it was an underground subject, and it reminds me a little bit like a hip hop. And here's the twist: like Hannah puts her thoughts on tape, and kids in the urban community has been putting their thoughts on tape for a long time.
Wow.
And so what's interesting is that it's sensitive because it's new to others who are not armed on how to deal with the topic. But, kids, they're wanting to connect. So I think 13 Reasons is a great format for that.
Man, I have not heard that, and that is such a great analogy. I mean, really, mixing it up, doing the whole thing. So spoiler alert here, look, you guys, this has been talked about a bit, but if people aren't following along, they might not know this. The showrunner recently opened up about showing a graphic rape scene at some point throughout this season 2. He adamantly stands by that decision. Why is it important for the show to kind of depict these kinds of things? Look, you think about like the wake of the Me Too movement, the Time's Up, and all these similar related topics that are going on. Why is it important in this season for the show?
I think it's really important in life to talk about what are happening internally. I think people are crumbling internally, and they have this exterior that just looks perfect. And so you have all these movements, the Me Too, that's just saying, look, I'm tired, I want to come out, I need to share, I can't deal with the pressure. And I think 13 Reasons helps people who are dealing with things say, hey, you know what, it's not abnormal, it's normal. Adults and kids are dealing with this.
Yeah, and in terms of that, all of the topics related to Me Too and Time's Up, you've opened up about some things that you've gone through as well.
Sure.
So what do you make of this moment where all this is being broadly talked about, sexual abuse and issues of that nature are being talked about super mainstream, everyone's opening up?
You know what, it's, I call it like a divine happening. I think things just don't happen. I think it's a timely thing. I think what's happening with actors of color rising on the scene is a timely thing. For me, on the Me Too, you know, I turned to some close female friends and I says, look, expound on this area. And I think if you're a guy, it's one thing to comment, but it's two, if your mom, your sister, and your wife begins to say, hey, me too, this is my point of view, me too. Because as guys, instinctually, even being married, it's just like you want to heal, you want to, you know, you want to defend. But for my wife to be like, shh, just let me talk. My mom, shh, let me tell you my experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So whatever that movement is just allowing the women are next to us to give life to the conflicts that they've been going through.
Man, that's really good. That's really good. Another little spoiler for the season of 13 Reasons. And again, Ben talked about, I'm not spoiling it for the first time, but at some point we see a student bring a gun to a school function. This is obviously something that's right in the middle of the kind of topics we're talking about, the Santa Fe High School shooting in Texas just recently. We keep seeing these things happening in our country. Look, you're a dad now. What do you make of this kind of thing being depicted in a show like this that, you know, that kids are watching?
Man, that's a great conversation. I was having a conversation with a buddy of mine. He's a professor at Columbia Teachers College. And I was like, you know what? If we would arm our teachers on how to disarm kids emotionally, psychologically, maybe there won't be a need to bring the gun to school. Because a gun is an answer or a response to something. And so, you know, it's interesting I play a counselor because a counselor can be like an educator like a counselor. And I think what we're saying as a teacher, you have to play dual roles. And now it's making sure that our teachers and our counselors are both equipped to deal with kids internally as much as externally.
Yeah, absolutely. And the crazy thing about it is this show now is opening doors to those conversations and can be a tool for those teachers. On a lighter note, quickly before we let you go, Selena Gomez, producer on the series.
Oh, man.
Is she like hands-on, she's there? Do you see her around? Or is
I had a totally fan moment. I met her first season. And, you know, they like, Selena's coming. I'm like, oh, cool, you know what I'm saying? I'm an actor. This is what I do.
No big deal.
You know what I mean?
Been around stars before?
Yeah, so she walks on, you see the feet, and you just like look up, you like, it's a beautiful girl, you know?
Starstruck.
She's a beautiful girl, and she's smart, and that's what I like about her.
She's also been through a lot with the surgeries and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know the timing of like when you guys were shooting or if she was around as she went through all of that. Is that something that you guys were aware of?
You know what? When she came to set, she shared how she had some conflict and why she wasn't there every week. And I respect her for that, you know? It's hard to be in the public eye and be vulnerable at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, man, it's really great to talk to you. We really appreciate Oh, we actually have Twitter questions. Look at this. I thought we were moving forward because of timing. But no, the fans are weighing in and they want to hear from you.
Bring it in.
Max wants to know, what was your hardest episode to shoot of 13 Reasons Why Season 2?
Ooh, my hardest episode was episode 9, the courtroom scene.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was, no, actually, it was just in the class. It was in Mr. Porter's office with no words, just reflecting.
Okay.
Yeah, that was really tough.
Why was it tough?
It was tough because sometimes no words can express a lot, but your memory is like, I need words to express. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
So it's just that even balance.
Ooh, I think that'd be tough, especially because I don't do like a good resting face anyway. All right. All right, that was it. Okay, Derek, thank you. It's so good to talk to you, man. Really appreciate it. Congrats on everything, the family, and the whole deal. And you can check out 13 Reasons Why Season 2, be part of that conversation. It is on Netflix right now.
Am I invited or am I not invited? Yes or no?
You want to be invited to something right now and you're going to talk to me that way?
I see those children more than you see them.
You really need to slow your roll. If you want to be put in your place, I'll put you in your place.
Basically, I am confronted by someone that reminds me a lot of myself a few seasons back, and I don't respond how, crazy Kathryn would have, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of, I would say that it's really, if you had any doubt, like if Kathryn was doing better or if it was kind of a facade or anything like that, in this moment, there is no way possible that you could not basically react if it shows purely that you're like, wow, what an incredible change, because I probably would have spit on the person, everyone else would have, it's bad.
Oh boy, looks like the heat is turning up on tonight's episode of Southern Charm. Kathryn Dennis and Craig Conover have both had quite the season so far, and they're opening up about what they've learned most about themselves since filming.
I've completely moved on from the past, you know, and it feels kind of nice to be in that place and get to see myself actually being happy and doing my own thing, yeah.
I'm over convincing someone to be with me or like putting in effort for that. Like the next relationship that I'm in will be the person equally wants to hang out with me, equally likes me, and it just doesn't take work. And that's how it was in the beginning with Naomi, and then it just turned into work. I like felt like I had to like prove myself every day, and I'm like, look, you either like me or you don't, and that's what it comes down to it. And I'm not going to convince you to like me. So that's kind of.
And I feel like you get to that place by being with someone who doesn't really appreciate you. You learn your own value and worth, I guess.
What would be the qualities that you would need in an ideal man right now in your life?
Normal, consistent feelings. Just has them.
All right, guys, let's check in on our question of the day poll. We have been asking you who your favorite famous brothers are. First, let's check in our final results of that Twitter poll. Again, William and Harry, far ahead. It's not changing. They get the award. We got lots of other famous brothers that people are nominating as well.
Lauren says, do Step Brothers count? I love that movie. Okay, so we're going the movie route. I think Step Brothers, that counts.
Fine.
Yeah.
Great, one of my favorites of theirs. All right, Natalie says, I think the Salvatore brothers are missing here. Of course, Vampire Diaries. How could we forget that? Right?
Yeah, we can. And Twitter user Tweak a Tweet, which is an amazing handle, has 3 favorite brother duos. Warner Brothers because of Dawson's Creek, the Wright brothers for Aviation, and the Ringling brothers for The Greatest Show on Earth. That covers it. Wow, they really took a deep dive and gave a legitimate answer. Thank you.
Incredibly thoughtful, incredibly thorough answer there. I'm gonna circle back. A+. I'm gonna circle back, Andrea, to Val and Max Shmirkovsky. Every time we have them on the show, they are unbelievable. They're so funny. They really love each other. They're family guys. They're great, right?
Yeah, no, I think those are really good choices. We've interviewed both of them, and they're wonderful. But I'm just going to say the Jonas Brothers. Like, I just feel 3 talented brothers. Why? I'm surprised they did so poorly in that poll. This is a shocker to me.
Nick Jonas, give her a call. Give her a call. New question of the day coming up tomorrow. People Now come back 12 p.m. Eastern live right here. And coming up tomorrow, Nikki and Brie Bella talking about their hit show Total Bellas, opening up about Brie's baby girl Birdie and whether or not Nikki still has baby fever. You do not want to miss that.
Yeah, thank you for watching. For now, we leave you with one last thing from Karrueche Tran. Enjoy.
Bye, guys.
Hi, I'm Karrueche Tran.
And I'm Megan Rinks.
And this is One Last Thing. My last girls' night was Coachella, second weekend of Coachella. Lots of fun. Lots of Beyonce.
Which I was obsessed with all of your posts. My last girls' night was the film festival in Arkansas. Ooh. It's women in film, so
girls,
a lot of girls. The last time I laughed so hard I cried. I mean, we talked about this before. Mike's not that appropriate. Do you have one?
Some kind of like inside joke.
Yes, it's always that. It's always that.
We'll keep it at that. My last big splurge was a pair of heels.
Ooh, and mine was Rent.
Me too, yeah. The last show I binged watched was Power. And I think it's like, what, 5 seasons? And I watched all of it.
Ooh.
Yeah, you should watch it. It's really good.
Mine was probably Veronica Mars. No, I lied, Queer Eye. I've watched Queer Eye like 5 times in a row.
Oh, cool.
So good. Netflix, watch it. And watch it.